A brown stain spreads across a ceiling tile, and a single drop of water finally hits the concrete warehouse floor. The instinctual reaction for most property owners is to grab a ladder, climb to the roof directly above that puddle, and apply a patch of sealant. However, flat commercial roofs are engineered differently than steep residential roofs. They don't shed water with the same immediate gravity. Instead, flat roof design forces water to travel laterally. A tiny membrane opening allows moisture to penetrate. It follows the path of least resistance, migrating sideways through wet insulation and metal deck flutes, before finally finding an opening to drop into the building. By the time that water appears indoors, its entry point on the roof may be several feet away. Patching the area directly above the indoor puddle often leaves the true exterior breach completely untouched. This is why a professional diagnostic investigation actually starts indoors, far away from the roof surface. We map the exact interior location of the leak using ceiling grids, column lines, and HVAC placement to build a foundational blueprint for our search. Trigger conditions help narrow the suspects. A leak that appears only during wind-driven rain points toward a failed parapet wall, whereas a leak during steady, calm rainfall suggests blocked drainage or open seams. Mapping the interior symptom separates the location of the visible water from the hidden location of the system failure. It tells us exactly where to focus the search outside. Once the investigation moves to the roof surface, we track the zone uphill from that interior symptom, accounting for structural deflection and the specific drainage layout. In Southern California, we have to account for intense environmental stress. Long dry seasons and high UV radiation relentlessly bake the roof, causing materials to age, shrink, and become brittle. NOAA climate records confirm that local precipitation is highly seasonal rather than evenly distributed. This creates long periods where material vulnerabilities stay dry and hidden. During these dry stretches, heavy Santa Ana winds load the roof with dust and palm debris. Drains can slowly choke and clog right before sudden winter rains arrive. This regional cycle allows microscopic roof weaknesses to stay perfectly hidden during the dry months, only to manifest as catastrophic failures during a sudden storm. When the rain finally falls, the surface vulnerabilities are exposed. Ponding water suffocates the clogged drains. Moisture forces its way through failing single-ply seams, and cracked flashing at parapet walls lets water slip behind the membrane. Rooftop mechanical penetrations are another constant threat. Routine HVAC maintenance requires foot traffic, which often results in punctured membranes, dropped tools, and damaged sealant around the units. But the most expensive consequence of these breaches is the moisture you can't see. It is the hidden moisture silently becoming trapped inside the roof assembly. Trapped water saturates the thick insulation layer, destroying its thermal performance and slowly corroding the structural metal decking below. Because a commercial roof is an interconnected assembly, a microscopic failure in one edge component can rot the entire system from the inside out. Commercial roofs function as integrated waterproofing systems, requiring every component to perform in unison to shield the facility below. Delaying professional repairs allows a simple ceiling drip to escalate into ruined inventory, severe electrical hazards, and compromised business continuity. Relying on untrained guesswork and emergency leak response is mathematically more expensive than scheduling proactive, professional care. A rigorous preventive plan keeps the system intact. This includes clearing drains before the storm season, verifying seam integrity, and conducting professional moisture testing to catch hidden saturation early. To implement comprehensive Southern California waterproofing solutions and get expert systemic leak detection, contact Commercial Roofer Orange County. Guessing costs money. Systematic investigation secures your building and protects your bottom line.